But I know y'all been watching the playoffs, basketball wise and stuff like that. Will and New York is taking the L. Sha, I know you was watching that. I was super aggravated on Sunday. I was like, I'm dipping. I had to dip from where I was watching the game. I was like, enough. I'm done. I see it. I see it. But here's a question: will the New York Knicks be back next year, or was this their only chance to be here?
I think they're built to beat the Celtics and not much else. So they got to do some retooling for the other half of the East. Because the Celtics are going to be back, and I think they could, but who knows?
Is that what you feel? I got another question though. Sharice,
You're not looking at Sharice's face.
She said no.
He don't read the room. Read the room.
I can't see it. I can't see. I'm not in.
Look,
I'm not.
You ain't looking.
I can't look.
Listen,
You
man.
you got the screen in front of you. I don't have no
But
screen
bro,
in front
yes,
of you.
you do
I'm
have
not-
a screen in front of you.
This is what's in front of me.
Stop
This
it.
is what is in
Stop
front of
it
me.
now.
And you got that first
Stop it.
facing
Stop
this
it.
way.
Stop
So
it.
what is you
Stop
saying?
it. Stop it.
What is you saying?
The whole point of
What is
me
you
having
saying? What is you saying?
the whole point of me having two screens is so
Then
that
put
you
it in-
can look at the
but
other one.
the screen was facing
I
you.
literally have two screens right here. One is for you.
And you
So
got them
don't-
both facing
no.
you.
If I took a picture of
He
this,
just moved it,
bro,
yo.
it's no. I
He literally just
We
did like that.
are recording.
I don't care.
This is normal. This is normal. This is normal for me. I don't care. Don't care. The only time I'm going to retort and argue back is if I know I'm correct about this shit. Taki mushrooms. But anyway,
Watch your profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
Watch your profanity.
but anyway,
I'm sorry.
what I was saying was, I don't know, man. I don't know if the Knicks are be back next year. I agree a little bit for what you say about them being able to beat the Celtics. I wanted them to win more against the Pacers. I didn't even know the Pacers was that good, man. To be honest, like they was gonna bring it the way they did.
I knew Halliburton.
I don't agree at all.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
agree at all. They wasn't supposed to even beat Boston. We all know why.
Hold on.
They
Time out.
beat
Time out.
Boston.
Time out. Let's not go
We
there.
all
'Cause-
know why.
Time out. Time out. Let's not go there because they won 2 games against healthy Celtics, and they came back from 20
Bruh.
points in both games.
Because that style of play is always going to be like this. It's always going to be like this.
And it,
Wait a minute. You had inconsistent players balling. But what happens when those inconsistent players fail? You lose. And we saw, like, come on. If Jason Tatum keeps playing, you don't get that game. That's a fact. He was on fire. He was on fire. He was coming off of the same play, about to square up and catch and shoot that thing right over. Oh boy. And that's when he went down, I said, "Oh no, what was that?" Because I saw the ball going in already. That's how he was already. Yo, he was on fire. They're not pulling that game off. They're not. I hate to break it to you. The Knicks was on a mean run, and that's why I was rooting for him. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. Jason Tatum goes down with an Achilles injury, then you managed to somehow pull off and go up. You managed to go off Tuesday. Now that was bonkers. But they was down like damn near the whole game. And then they pulled it off in the final seconds. And I said, that is New York basketball, though. Whenever they get a win, it's always like,
but this
Barely.
is
never
what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah.
But
It's never
this is
like,
this is my point, Shy. And because I do, you know what I mean. Like I understand y'all know ball way better than I do, but I know one thing: if you get one comeback victory, just one, that's luck. Two is a skill, and
not necessarily.
I think just me, right? Let's say he's healthy for the rest of the series. It would have pushed to game 7, but I still think the Knicks would have came out on top of on that one.
Absolutely not. You're bugging. Boston was tired. They kick up. Boston's a good team. Now, I don't know what they're gonna look like without Jason Tatum. And you gotta understand, Porzingis was trash. I ain't never seen Porzingis play like that. But I said, yeah, he's really sick, and it might be COVID. That's literally what I said. He was playing that bad. I said, I don't think they want to disclose that that man got COVID. Like, I'm so serious.
Yeah,
He was terrible out there. That's not happening.
I don't know.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not happening. I hate to break it to you. The Knicks have no bench. You're not going to be
Right.
you're not going to
No.
beat a team that's going 8, 9, 10, 11 strong. Like it's not. You're
No,
not beating no
I
team without a bench.
1000% agree. But that's why I say what I said. I said if they can restructure a little bit, they'll be all right.
But what are you like? What? Like what? 'Cause to me, they
It's-
had the pieces. It's just that that bench was weak. It's I don't know what. First of all, it's too guard heavy,
I don't know.
and you only got one person deep after Carl.
After
I hate
Cat,
the,
yeah.
I don't know.
the
I
way
think
they play. They need two deep as far as the center.
I think
The way they
Cat
play.
they need to replace Cat with
Somebody that want to play.
somebody that wants to play.
Oh,
Is the-
y'all tore him up. Jersey's very old. Y'all terrible. Replace 1 year. Y'all not giving him another shot.
No, I can't do this. Like every time he
I
takes a
can't do
shot,
this.
I can't do it.
This man be standing at the top of the key with Brunson and stuff, running down. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're supposed to be down there getting
I'm like,
rebounds, and
what
you're
are
just out
you
here
doing
chilling.
standing next to me? Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Get down there right now, man. What is you doing? It's insane to me,
Yo,
bro.
what are you doing? That's a fact. I don't like that he plays so much guard play. Like he got to get his big butt down there because that's the reason why they won that one game. Someone must have told him, "Yo, you a center. You know
You a
that, right?"
center, man.
And he
And
was
he-
like, "Oh," and then he started playing like a center.
And he wasn't playing that in the last one. See,
No,
No.
I saw they were down by like 19 in the third quarter. I'm thinking like, oh, this is easy work if they can just kind of get on a run to start their fourth quarter. Like if they get it within 10, it's a game. Didn't happen.
Right.
Facts. If
And
you
he
get
tried
it
to go
within
back to
10,
what
it's a
he's
game.
familiar with, is trying to go for the shooting the three, shooting the jumper.
Mhm.
Instead, I got to listen to Ow!
Yo, you insane. Jab is insane.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
After all that,
Insane.
Yo, please chill. Y'all gotta chill.
Insane. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
he
I,
gotta
You're
chill.
not
These
supposed to
are
be doing
direct
that.
quotes.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God!
I'm a Heat fan. I don't need to hear that every time. We wasn't playing, so I need you to play.
that's hilarious, man. I just wish.
Yeah, I was rooting for them though.
Yeah, I was.
But
I definitely was rooting for them.
it's always fun watching their fans while out. I
Yeah.
love it. It's the
Yeah.
best energy ever.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'm gonna miss them.
Yeah, they might not see this again. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I think they'll be back next year.
Like I said, it might be them.
What
Yeah,
all,
in the playoffs.
all the way here?
Yeah,
To
I think
four-
they'll
Final
be
Four?
back because they're saying Tatum might not be back till 2017.
Yeah, it does take, like,
2027.
even if he comes back-
2027. Excuse me. Yeah,
I'm about to say we go.
Even if
back.
he
Yeah,
comes
that's a
back,
fact.
he's not
That's
gonna
a year.
be the same.
yeah. So they got a year
That, that
to.
injury is a year.
Yeah. So
Unless you're Kobe Bean Bryant, but that's
It's
a
a,
year.
it's a different animal.
Yo,
so
persevered through it
Yeah.
all.
so I could see them getting back. I don't know if they'll. I don't know if they'll get past the ECF, but I see them getting back. Is Cat staying? Is there like any like contract issues, anything like that?
I don't even know what his
I'm not
contract
sure.
is. I can't.
The
speak on
contract
that.
is the issue is he was signed as far as
Well, Jeff, stop it because he's a large component for why
He's
they
still-
even
yeah,
won
he
2
still
games.
wins the
Yes,
games for them.
yes.
No,
Yes.
Let me say
This
this.
is-
Let me say this. I'm not the biggest Cat fan either, but you can't deny that the boy had 20 points in the fourth quarter in order for them to win one of those 2 games. And like the games in which this is to your credit. Listen
Yeah.
to me.
I know. I'm
The
listening.
the games in which he actually showed up was the games that they won.
But that's my point.
I'm making
Good
your
as-
point, dog. Like that's all I'm saying. So I think that if he, I think if he comes back and if he plays how he plays, and they maybe add one more piece. I hate that. I hate that though because it's like when
What's the
Kyrie.
piece?
It's like when Kyrie goes. He's got Kevin Durant on his team, and he goes, we missing one piece. We just need, bro. Y'all are the piece that was missing from this team. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you got superstar players, I hate when they say we missing a piece. Become
So-
that freaking missing piece. You know what I'm saying?
to
Go ahead.
to your
Sometimes you
point,
can't though.
to,
Sometimes
to
you
your
can't.
point, those two superstar players are not leaders, and they needed a leader.
Who you talking about?
Who?
So
KD is not a leader.
yeah. So I don't want to deter
say
from.
KD.
I don't want to deter from the Knicks. I just hate that,
Kyrie
and that is the
Irving?
point.
I
You
don't-
got
I don't
two.
think Kyrie's
You got
a
two
leader.
number twos pretending to be number
be
one.
number one.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
obviously. But I'm staying focused on the whole thing. I'm not saying that they need another piece. I'm saying that they're off the Knicks issue with Cat is his leniency and his lackadaisicalness on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Where, like y'all saying, he wakes up sometimes and doesn't realize that he's a big man. You know what I mean? Like every now and then he's got to like feel like, you know what I mean? He's got to act like he's a big man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like he doesn't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like but
That's a
I think
fact.
there's a lot of big men that are like that though. Like where they like
There's
you got
no true big man in the NBA.
Yeah,
I think
'cause the
Shaq-
game is
I think-
changing.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
Shaq
over
was
with.
the last of the Mohicans, and we were
Yes.
spoiled. We were. I hate to say spoiled, but we were spoiled by the Shaquille O'Neals, the Hakeem Olajuwons, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbars, the cats who love to be big men. We don't have that now. We got cats from the Allen Iverson era where everybody trying to they could be 6'10" all they want, but they trying to come down the lane and shoot threes, cross people up and stuff like that,
Yeah.
shoot the midi. It's like, bro, if you don't get in that post and back somebody down, like, yeah, bro, this game could have been won. I don't understand where big people are feeling like these like small people in these huge behind bodies. I will never
Right.
understand it.
Right.
If I'm 7 feet, I'm becoming Shaquille O'Neal. I'm going to try to be 400 pounds.
And play with that.
He knew that was insane as soon as it came out of his mouth.
Crazy.
That man
I'm
said,
trying to be
I
as
need to
healthy
say
and
something
strong
No,
as
astronomical.
but
I
I'm
can.
exactly, Sean. I'm trying to be as big as
I'm
I
packing
can.
everything
Yes,
down.
400,
yes.
400
Turn
pounds took
around
me
and
off
back
No,
guard.
no,
That's
four-
insane.
Pushing off
No,
me.
yes, no, 400 pounds the right way.
The right
Not-
way.
Not the
390,
Shaq way.
just
Not the Shaq
solid,
way.
just-
Not, yes,
yeah.
yes. This, like, Keith is a freaking, Keith the Beast
You be
is a
bringing
freaking
people-
monster
He be
down
bringing
there.
people with him to the rim,
Yes,
holding them.
yes.
Yeah, come on, let's go dunk.
Just like Shaq.
Yeah, come on, hold on
Yeah,
to me.
I'm bringing the 6 man off the bench up there with me.
Yeah, man, I'm dunking on you.
Yes,
Let's hug up there, man.
yes, yes, yes.
That's insane.
I don't
Let's
get it.
hug up there.
I don't get it.
Insane.
Absolutely.
That's insane.
Absolutely.
Bro.
But I feel you on that because I think that's what the league lacks. And I think that's why we're getting uninterested because it's one thing if you shoot the three and you make it.
Yeah.
It's another the way y'all are shooting and missing.
Wow.
It is making the game so boring. Y'all don't even get the rebound. You feel me? Like it's boring. Y'all watch that thing go out. Y'all watch that thing bounce one time and then hit it. It's like, whoa, what are y'all doing? Like it's just it's a new day. And like you said, it feels like the era of everybody like wanting to dribble like AI.
That's why-
Score like Kobe.
Yeah.
And it's like no one's actually playing
Like
their
Joel
actual
Embiid.
positions.
Joel Embiid's favorite players, Kobe Bryant. He learning fadeaways, and I'm like, you're 7'2".
It's huge.
All of that is out the window. Once you pass 6'6",
Yeah.
I don't wanna-
yeah.
find
put-
a new mentor.
Don't put that ball on the ground, man.
Yeah.
Get under
What
there.
are you doing? If you don't keep this ball high,
Facts.
everybody down here with it.
You tall as hell.
Yes, bring the ball down low.
It's crazy.
Insane, man.
Oh man,
So
you playing
awkward.
the risky, and they move real slow. That's the thing. Like when I watch Cat move, I'm like, yeah, you could tell you going up against another center because it's like it's so slow.
Yeah,
It's
You're-
so slow.
but
It just,
But yeah, it's slow motion. But they messed around and let this boy win the 3-point competition. So
sure did.
it was over after
Yeah,
that.
after he won that,
I
he-
was
That's a
literally
fact.
praying. I was
tell
like,
me
I
I
was praying.
tell me I can't make that.
I was praying for the league. I was like, I hope, like, please don't let this man win
He
the
won.
3-point competition. He going. This is not good for the league.
Now he got the green light. Yeah, you feel me? Or
You
at
can't-
least in his head.
You can't tell me a daggone thing. I won the 3-point competition.
Bam.
What can you tell a 7-footer that won the 3-point competition? He shouldn't have been allowed to enter.
To enter.
we got height restrictions. If you a
Position
center,
restriction?
no, it shouldn't be no daggone.
Yes, this
Game
is.
restriction. This
Absolutely.
is going to affect you.
This is conduct detrimental to the league.
I love that. That's funny.
This is not good for the league.
For the league.
It's like when Dwight Howard was winning dunk competition. You're 7 foot tall. These don't look like good dunks. They're not good. That's like when you want to see a Steve Francis, a 6'3" Steve Francis. You want to see a 6'6" Vince Carter. You want to see a Jason Richardson. You want to see those cats. I don't want to see Aaron Gordon dunking.
Why not? When he did the under,
He's 6'10". That's why.
But when he did the under the
His
leg
agility
joint,
was fire.
that
His
Jones
agility was
was
fire.
fire.
My point is, I don't want to see somebody that tall doing dunks.
Because you already up there, basically. So you want them to shoot threes?
And why cats that is already up there? Why they don't got no lift whatsoever? Like, you ever see Kevin Durant dunk? It's like
A reach.
thank you.
A
Yeah.
stretch.
Yeah.
Nice little layup.
Yeah, it's like he reaching for his hat or something.
If it was like,
It's a reach.
if the court was a little bit higher, it'd be crazy.
But
Maybe.
I think it might be part of them being so tall that they never needed to really jump to get up there. So
That's
the
exactly what
mechanics
it
don't
is.
make sense.
Yeah. After you know your game, you know your body.
I
Why
only
would
got
you
to
mess
jump.
it up?
Only got to jump this high.
Yeah.
You got remember, you got to still use this energy for the whole 48 minutes you playing, or however long you playing.
They play a lot of games.
My
Yeah,
point,
man.
My
Like,
point
Hey,
is
that's AAU for adults.
if you 6'11", no 3-point competition.
Yeah. So first of all, no 3-point competition, and they can't dunk because you just said they can't dunk. You got to sit down in the stands with us.
No,
They
'cause-
can't
no.
do
It should be 2 dunk competition.
On the 12-foot goal,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
10-foot.
He go to dunk competition for the 7-footers.
Bro, that joke is so funny to me. Yeah. Wednesday we gonna be. You said you done grew an inch this year. Nah, you gonna have to sit out.
And we doing that competition on Friday. The day nobody watched.
Yeah. Yep. Oh boy, that made me sweat. That's funny. You gonna have to dunk on a 12-foot goal.
Yeah, we gotta have some sort of segregation in the NBA.
That's man.
Yeah, no.
For dunkers and height.
Yeah.
That's
Because
crazy.
nobody want to see all that. No. So yeah, my point is he it's over now. He a 3-point shooter. Y'all center is a 3-point shooter. You know what I mean? And it's hard to unteach that stuff. You know what I mean? And Shaw said the man been playing like that his whole career.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
He's always wanted to be. Did he have a growth spurt, Shaw? For him
He's
to.
always been big.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, he
was
played
looking
like
at my
he's
dad.
always
He was-
been that big.
Yeah, he was looking at my dad eye to eye. He wasn't even a teen yet. Like no cap. Like that boy always been big.
And probably because he always been that big, he always been soft.
I would think so. It's always the tall,
Please-
like the
please
real
help me
tall
make the-
ones be
make
mad
the
soft. They
connection.
don't have
Make the
no-
connection. Hold on, Jeff.
Insane,
Hold on, Jeff.
bro.
They ask.
Hold on.
They not.
Insane,
Oh,
though.
y'all not hearing what I'm saying?
It just was like. Boop, boop.
I think
it was
I
like
think
one
so.
of those.
Go ahead, Jeff. I'll let Jeff.
Let me see if I got this.
Go
real
ahead.
quick.
Jeff got it. I know he got it.
When you're playing basketball and you're not a tall person, it's not your game. So you got to play harder than everybody else. You got to be willing to do the work that nobody else is going to do. When you're tall, that's not an issue for you. You just get the ball, here you go. So that's not something you practice. It's not something that becomes part of your game. It's not in you to be tough or play tough basketball unless you're Shaq.
So you saying he ain't go through nothing? he ain't going.
That's partially what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What Jeff is saying is partially what I'm saying. So my point is this: so as a kid, he's always been that big. He's always been bigger than people. So because he was always big, he never actually had to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And because of what and because of what Jefferson
Wait,
I'll wait.
wait, man.
I'll wait.
Slow it down, bro. Yeah.
The soundboards.
Because this man said that he's soft. Now you said he ain't never grew up.
Is it like a self-conscious thing?
Yo, it's getting worse, man.
It works. All right.
So what I'm saying
Yeah, think about it. Go ahead.
he's never, because he's big, he's got that, he's never had to he's always been big, so he's always been, it's not saying that he's a child or anything like that, but he's never had to like really it's not like somebody like an AD. It's not somebody like a and Shaq is an anomaly because Shaq was like that. But Shaq had a dad that was like, you not about to, literally smacking him in the face in front of everybody. He laying the ball up. He was like, what you doing laying the ball up? He was like, I'm doing my little Kareem, I'm doing my Hakeem, and he slapped him. He was like, you not Hakeem. He said, you're Shaquille O'Neal. So every time after that, Shaq wouldn't lay the ball up. Shaq was jamming the ball into the basket thinking about his dad. Because Shaq was always big. You know what I'm saying? And someone like an AD who didn't hit a growth spurt to what, like his junior year of high school or something. He was very small until like the very end. And he just had like this crazy growth spurt. Right. Like he was one of the smaller people on his team. Had a crazy growth spurt.
I think Pippen hit his in college.
Yeah. So you got these people that I'll use AD as an example because he hit that growth spurt. Like he always was small, but now I got this height to go with my ability, and now I'm going to use my height a lot of some nights, half the time. I'll use my height every now and then to do whatever it is that I got to do. Karl-Anthony Towns has always been that big to my understanding. He's always been bigger than people. So he never had to have that adjustment of maturing in the way that you and I or the rest of us had to. You know what I mean? Because people has always viewed him older than what he is because of his height. You know what I'm saying? But then having to realize, oh, he's a kid still. So they giving him that whole, oh, well, you a kid thing. And so he never had to really be like, oh, no, I'm a man now. He never had that experience. You know what I'm saying? You never had that moment in time to make that transition because it's always been there for you. I know it took us a minute to get there, but I see the heads nodding
Because your opening headline.
No, that's a fact
was
that makes sense.
Thank
It
you.
makes sense.
Thank you.
Your headliner is.
And
It pulled us in immediately.
And this is why this is here.
That's not what I meant to say. That was a little joke. That was a little joke. I was going to see if you want to go out and get some Mexican food.
That's why I said that.
Well, you cleaned it up well. But no, I'm gonna agree with you because it does look like immaturity because he whines a lot when he plays.
You see?
And it's like, bro, play through it. Okay, it's a foul, but play through it.
Yeah.
Like everybody getting hit out here, but why you gotta feel the need to let us know that you got hit?
And that's my
Like-
thing. That's my thing. Shaq was the most foul person in the NBA, other than Allen Iverson at the time, right? But Shaq, Allen Iverson got the calls from time to time. Shaq didn't get any calls. They had to hack a Shaq for Shaq's sake. You know what I'm saying? And,
Bordering on
yeah,
flavors.
but Karl-Anthony Towns, not saying he didn't have a dad, but he didn't have anybody in his life to say, man up. You know what I'm saying? Shaq's dad was a military man. He didn't play that.
Yes, he
Shaq's
was.
dad was 5'9". I don't know if
The
he's 5'9". I
industry.
got to fact check, but he
fact
wasn't
check.
because his mom is like 6 foot something. I don't know. So I don't know if he was small as
He
a
throwing
mug.
numbers.
He's small as a mug in that house running out. Everybody sit down. It's time for dinner. You heard your mother.
Don't look down at me like that.
Oh, you looking at me like I'm short.
That's crazy, man.
Oh man.
So I don't know how tall his dad was, but he wasn't nearly as tall as Shaq. And so
Jack's actual father and the man that raised him, two different people.
no, so I don't care about I'm talking about the dude who slapped him in his face. That's your dad.
That's the man. That's
Okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the
6'1".
military.
I looked it up at 6'1".
Yeah, 6'1", and Shaq is 7'1". Okay?
That's
So
a whole foot.
yeah, so yeah, Karl-Anthony, he don't have that in him. To, you know what I mean? It's like, oh well, I'm big, and it's not like you don't have that upbringing. You know what I mean? To do that. You know what I mean? For it to switch on like that. You know what I mean? Or for maybe to switch on, but not to be the bane of your existence. You know what I'm saying? For you to be that person. Shaq is mean.
On that court, absolutely.
Wherever.
In life.
Yeah. Shaq putting doo-doo in people's shoes. Shaq is mean, all right?
But he's also a
At
nice
the same
dude,
time,
too.
he'll
He'll buy the whole store out
same time,
for a whole
Yes,
family.
yes, you're right. Shaq will,
speaks the truth.
Shaq will spend $70,000 in Walmart and then go to the game and then pour a bucket of pee on one of his teammates. Yes,
It's basketball.
multifaceted.
yes.
Multifaceted is hilarious.
Yes, he is a Yes, he is.
That's awesome.
So,
Good for you, Shaq.
but I don't think Cat is like that at all. You know what I mean? To where I can make that switch. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He don't have that.
He just got that 1 year.
Yeah,
But when he gets
Yeah.
it, hopefully he can get it. And continue to
bro,
go that
you
game.
are who you are. How old is he now?
Yeah, this is not like he's in
Stop.
college.
That's
not like-
him.
yeah,
He's
you
not
don't
no
think he
rookie.
is.
He's not a
Yeah,
sophomore.
nah.
He is
You're
who
right.
he is. Like, and I've
But
learned
you
that.
can
By the
still
time
develop
you
your game.
yeah, you can develop your game all you want, but who you are is who you are. By the time I
true.
say you about 26, 27, that's you. That's you. You know what I mean? Unless you've been hurt or whatever, like say like a pariah, like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like an anomaly, like Steph Curry, who was hurt. You know what I mean? Kept getting hurt or whatever. I feel like he would have hit his stride a little bit earlier if he didn't get hurt as much
With
as
his
he
legs and
did
stuff.
early on. But unless you somebody like that, which is like a dime, you know what I mean? Like, which is like a drop in a bucket, like that's not going to happen that often, if ever. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are. And I'm pretty sure, how many years in is he? He's 10 years in?
Absolutely.
Cat got to be 10 years into the league now.
Because he
You
gave
are
the
who you are.
Timberwolves. Yeah.
You are who you
like, mad years.
Yes. Jimmy Butler left the team because him and Wiggins was soft.
Yep.
Y'all not them boys like we thought y'all. I just thought
Keep
y'all
them
needed.
in the bench.
Yeah, I thought y'all needed another. I thought y'all just needed another piece. No, y'all need another heart. Y'all don't got the heart. Yeah, so
Dang.
and my
That's
boy
deep.
Wiggins from Canada. So there's that. But shout out to him. He dapped me up at the Ritz. You know what I mean?
But you tore him up with being from.
He is from Canada.
He just threw that in there.
Oh, Canada.
And he from
Hey,
Canada.
if
Y'all
your
say-
if your
y'all say
country
they soft?
listen, if you not that I'm the most American boy there is, but
I'll be your
right,
American boy.
right. but not that I'm that. But if your country ain't never been to war,
No, Canada is the part of the reason why the Geneva Convention exists. They literally added stuff to the list like every time they've been involved in stuff.
have they ever been to war?
Yes,
Yes.
Have they been to war themselves?
I believe so. All I know is there's
No.
a lot of stuff in the Geneva Convention that is now considered.
I don't
a
know
war crime
nothing
'cause
about-
They did it first.
Yeah, you gotta explain that to me. I don't know nothing about no.
Just wanna
I don't know nothing about
do
no.
they have
Dope.
a
I don't
Canada
believe-
You
World
gotta
War
let me
One,
get my
a
joke off.
Canada World
You
War
gotta
Two?
y'all not letting me get my jokes off. I don't appreciate it.
My bad. Let me mute.
No, don't.
It's too
don't.
late now.
Yeah,
It's too late.
it's
It's
too late. Good. 'Cause I knew it was about to
They're
be.
super polite.
He was tiptoeing. You should have seen it. His feet started jumping in the seat next to the mic. He started creeping in there. Yo, I knew it was gonna be good. I said, no.
Man, leave him alone.
No.
Leave him alone. Stop.
No.
Yeah, Chris.
Get it, Grant. Get it, Grant.
Yeah, Chris. Okay, Jeff, go ahead. My bad.
No, it's all good. I just know I've served with some Canadians, but they're different. They are super polite, but they are not the type of people that just once you take their kindness for weakness, it's a wrap.
All right, next time, just let me get my stereotypes off in peace. Thank you.
I wouldn't be who
joke.
I am.
Don't be telling me about no Honda Accords and all that type of stuff.
That of course is crazy. All right. I see what you did there. I'm gonna let it be.
He still slipped it in. This dude is insane, yo. My goodness. Bro, talking about people that dunk. Hey, that's,
What was it though? In the Marvel films, what Accords, Jeff?
Genovia, of course.
It was the Genovia Accords?
Genovia, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought it was the Sokovia Accords.
Sokovia, sorry. Sokovia, you're right.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
I wanted to be correct. I wasn't trying to correct. I wasn't trying to set you up for the correction.
No.
Really? I wasn't trying to do that.
No, I know.